fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I'm here to share with you today a couple of finishes for Pride. So June is Pride Month, as you know, and I decided that I wanted to try and fit in a couple of small canvases so that I could participate in the event. Plus, I really wanted to work on my rainbow PaintGem set, and I finished both of the projects and I'm super happy with how they both turned out. So I'm going to start with the smaller canvas and then we'll come back to the PaintGem. So I've got drills to put away, of course. This first one is just a small 30 by 30 that I got from FG Normal, and it's just this really cute rainbow background, and then you've got this purple heart that says spread love. Appreciate the sentiment, and it was quick and easy. This one took me about 5 hours, I think, and I had plenty of drills left. I didn't have a ton of trash, as you can see. It was really fun. This is all the trash that I had, and the purple that you see in there is because this dark purple, for whatever reason, had a light purple mixed in with it that actually wasn't a color that even got used on the canvas. So really there wasn't hardly any trash at all. I think it just turned out really well. I like the kind of watercolor background. This is one of those newer type canvases where they print the image and then put the symbols on top of it. So you can see, like, down here in the corner where the white is, that, you know, you've got all these kind of other colors behind the white that just kind of add to it, add to that kind of watercolor look. But I think it turned out super cute and I'm super happy with it. So this one is done. Now let's get into my rainbow PaintGem mini finishes. And I'm not sure how I'm going to display all of these because my daughter has already requested several of them. So I won't have all of them to display. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do, but I wanted to share them all with you. I'm going to show you these in not any particular order, just as the order that I picked them up. So here we have the cute little castle. I'll lay that up there. Here we have this cute little kind of eye tattoo looking thing. This is one of the ones that my daughter wants. So there's that one. We have the little rainbow queen. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all of these in the shot, but we'll try. And then we've got our cute little dragon. We've got one of the unicorns. I really like this one. I think that one turned out really well. We've got our little kind of, can't decide if this is supposed to be like a basket or if it's supposed to look like ice cream. This makes me think of ice cream. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm calling it. And then of course we've got our little pretty roses here. We've got another basket of heart-shaped balloons and little flowers, little butterfly or a bow. Here we have a cute little fairy. We have the bunny with the magic bunny with the magician's hat. We've got, this one is another one that my daughter wants and was one of my favorites, the little shooting star with the rainbow. This one is my absolute favorite out of all of them, and I think it's because it's the most like a full drill kind of thing. I mean, you've got these little stars extra here, but I guess that's not true looking at them, but that's what it felt like as I was doing it anyway. So she's spoken for that one. Then we have our cute little mermaid here. We've got our little love. It is the heart with the wings and the halo, and it's got the little love banner at the bottom. We've got the second unicorn that says magic on it. We've got the little whale with the balloons, and we've got the rainbow. This is the other one that my daughter wants. So there you go. That should be all 16 of them. Let me kind of move things around. They're not all completely in the shot, but you get the idea, right? So I had a lot of fun doing these. All told, all 16 of them took me about 11-ish, 12 hours. A few things that I wasn't happy with, and as I talk, I will insert some photos for you guys to see. one of the frustrating things for me in this one was that the symbols they used, and I can show you here in the drills, the symbols they use for some of the colors are so close together that it's almost impossible to tell them apart. So for instance, I've got in these two little trays here, I've got 4 shades of green. We've got this Christmas tree, and then you have a white club, a black diamond, and a black spade. Now, on the canvas itself, and I'll try to find a picture of it, this color and this color are almost impossible to tell apart, as are this color and this color. Because once you shrink them down to size on these tiny canvases, these two symbols are very hard to differentiate because they're white on a green background, and these are black on a green background. Now, looking at them right here, you wouldn't think that they would be difficult to tell apart, but they really were. And so that part was frustrating. And then above and beyond the greens, we had just like these two purples, the 3 and the 4. They're both black ink on top of a dark purple, and nearly impossible to tell apart, even with a light board, because I actually went and dug out my light board, which I almost never use, and did those. And then the number 6 was also very hard to see, but it was a slightly different color than this heart here, so it wasn't quite as difficult. But the 3 and the 4 and the greens were almost impossible. I did manage it. Now, all of the rest of them, I didn't have any trouble telling apart. All of the other purples that they had, the yellows, everything else, the symbols were very clear and they were not hard to tell apart. Oh, I missed one when I was showing you the other ones that were hard to tell apart, which again, from the stickers, you wouldn't think, but it's a black U on a brown background, and this is a black V on an even darker brown background. And when you're trying to put the drills on, that just made it really difficult. Now, I don't remember having that kind of difficulties when I was doing the museum set that I finished. So I'm hopeful that maybe this was just, you know, they had to have so many colors because this is their rainbow set. Because I think there was 40 plus colors, like 41 colors, something like that, maybe even more. I'm hoping that was the reason for kind of the frustration with charting, but I did manage to do them all. If I made any mistakes, you can't really see them, and I think everything turned out really well. And like I said, I think the shooting star is one of my favorites, the eye is one of my favorites, and then probably the second unicorn is those are my top 3, which makes me kind of sad because 2 of my top 3 my daughter has requested, but that's okay. I would rather have her have them and she got to enjoy them than them just being stuck in my portfolio where probably no one but me is ever going to see them after you guys. There's 16. If I give her 3, that means I'm going to have 13 left. I probably will not cut these down just because I think cutting around them would be, well, frankly, for my carpal tunnel, I don't want to do it anyway. But I might trim them up just a little bit so like you can see where they cut them in the factory is just a little bit cleaner. And then I'm going to go see if I have one of those like wallet-sized, A5 size books that I can put them in. I don't know if I have any page inserts for one that small though, so I'll have to see. But I think that is going to be what I end up doing. My original intention had been to kind of cut around them or figure out a way to display like, you know, 5 of them on one page. So just split them up between a couple of pages, but I don't know if I think that would look good either. So I think, yeah, going through the A5 book is the way that I'm going to go, but we'll see. Okay, so there you have it. There are my finishes for Pride, you guys. I hope that you are managing to complete everything that you're doing for this month. DP for Pets is still on, so I hope you guys are working hard on those canvases. Everything's been going really well so far, and I can't wait to see what everyone's finishes turn up like. I know some people have already finished. If you have, that's great. If you haven't, keep working, and yeah. Thanks so much for sticking around till the end of the video, guys. Before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.